All right, week 4 is upon us, and I was wrong with the Green Bay pick on Thursday. I had them -4, but that last play interception ruined everything for me. So starting out 0-1, but overall, I think I've been pretty good. I think I'm 500. But starting with the week, going with Atlanta beating Tennessee. Atlanta's at home. They're favored by 4. They're a better team than their record shows so far, so they should pull this game out. I don't think Tennessee has an identity yet on both offense and defense. I know Vrabel's trying to establish something, but I think the Falcons have more firepower, and they're going to be hard to keep up with, especially in the dome for Mariota or the backup if he comes in to this game. New England playing the Bills Mafia up there in Buffalo, Gronk's hometown. New England's going to take this pretty easily. They're favored by 7. They will cover. They will win. Buffalo, same thing. I know they love Josh Allen and they're getting some momentum going, but they're not there yet. So they're gonna pass the ball. John Brown on your fantasy team might put up some points, but New England Patriots will win this game. They will cover. They might even dominate. Kansas City at Detroit. Kansas City's favored by 6.5. They will win. They will cover. In a dome, I like Patrick Mahomes to put up good numbers in Ford Field, so they're going to be fine. They're going to have a field day with the Detroit Lions. They're going to win that game. Detroit still, I feel like they're going to sputter on offense. They're playing a different kind of game, and I don't trust their defense at all, even with the mechanical engineer in their head coach, another one of the Patriot coaching tree hires. Of course, my team at home against the Oakland Raiders, soon to be the Vegas Raiders. So their stadium they're building looks pretty cool. Looks like it'll be pretty high tech. Looking forward to that. Maybe another visit to Vegas on that end. But Indianapolis, they're shorthanded. They're missing Darius Leonard and they're missing T.Y. Hilton. I still think they have enough to make up the losses, and they're going to win the game, and they're going to cover the 6.5. So Indy should be 3-1 going into next week against Kansas City, in Kansas City. The Chargers at Miami. The Chargers should win this game. The only problem I have is Miami, getting 16 points. It's a lot of points. I think they did well, or some of the teams with big spreads did well last week to try and cover. So I got the Chargers winning, but I got the Dolphins getting the 16. Danny Dimes, as we went over, they're favored by 3. They'll win this game easily. I think he has another great performance. Don't be surprised if Dwayne Haskins comes into this game. There's no Terry McLaurin. Case Keenum is not the long-term answer. So it's going to be Dwayne Haskins' time at some point. Everyone's pointing to the game against Miami in a few weeks, just to give him an easy landing point, just like the Giants did with Tampa Bay and Danny Dimes. But I think Dwayne Haskins might make an appearance in this game. Giants win, and they win, and they cover the spread. Cleveland and Baltimore. Cleveland's down two guys in their secondary, their 2 main corners. It's going to be tough, but I still, again, don't trust Lamar Jackson. I don't trust the Baltimore Ravens. I know people are high on them. People are high on Lamar Jackson. I saw what happened when he got exposed in the playoffs. So I'm going with Cleveland winning this game. They're getting 7. They're the underdog, but they're going to pull this out even in Baltimore. Carolina and Houston. Look, I want Carolina to win as a AFC South fan. I don't want Houston to win, but I feel like Houston has more talent. They're favored by 4. I think they will pull the game out. They're better on defense. They're better on, defense is debatable, especially with the loss of Clowney. But on offense, I feel the Texans are better. Although Kyle Allen showed well last week. Maybe there's a changing of the guard. There's some rumors that Kyle Allen functions with that offense better than Cam Newton. Cam Newton, as we know, is not very accurate. So it should be a good game, though. But I'm rooting for Carolina, but the Texans should win this game, and they will cover by 4. Tampa Bay at the Rams. The Rams being home, they're favored by 10, so that's a big spread. But the Rams will win the game. I'll probably go the Buccaneers getting the spread, though, getting those 10 points on that side. But I go with the Rams winning and the Buccaneers covering. Seattle at Arizona. This might be a shootout. Fantasy purposes, I like DK Metcalf in this game. I think they're going to air it out. I think that's what Kyler Murray is going to plan to do. But I think Seattle wins this game. They're favored by 5 on the road. They win, they cover. Minnesota at Chicago. The Vikings are the underdog at the Bears, and they're getting 2.5. I got the Vikings winning this easily. They're going to cover the 2. They're going to, cover that spread. The Bears, they're kind of overrated in my opinion, and the Vikings should come in there. They should score points. The Bears are not going to be able to keep up. Don't trust Mitchell Trubisky. They should pull that game out. Jacksonville at Denver. Again, AFC fan in me wants to root for Denver. And I just might. Denver's favored by 3. I think, you know what, the Minshew mania might end today, or Uncle Rico, whatever you want to call the quarterback there in Jacksonville. But I think the fun for them ends today. I think Joe Flacco steps up. I think the defense makes some plays and they pressure Minshew to some turnovers. So the Broncos getting 3. I think